Hello, hello, it's June Olson with Junebug Creations, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you live on a Friday from Whitefish, Montana. And I forgot to silence my phone. So I am here for an unboxing. I got 2 boxes yesterday afternoon and decided to wait until today to open them because I was busy yesterday. So let's go ahead and check it out and see what do we have here, because I have an idea for some but not for all. And you know me, I love my surprises, so I kind of just place my order and then forget about it so that I can be all excited when it comes in. So let's see what we have. Let's see. All right. This one's very light. So I'm like, what the heck is this? Oh, this is Mom's order. This is Mom's order. So Mom ordered herself a couple glues. She ordered herself some trimmer blades, and she ordered herself our amazing trimmer. She decided she is done messing around with all those other trimmers. She was going to get this as her own. So I'm just going to put this back in here and wrap it back up and take it to Mom. She's going to be so excited because she knows that messing around with the trimmers sometimes is really frustrating. And so our trimmer is, let's see, I heard someone say it at my retreat this weekend. Our trimmer is the Cadillac of trimmers. So if you are tired of messing around with all these other trimmers, now you might be thinking, well, what's the big deal, June? All right, well, let me get mine out and show you. So first of all, it comes with a scoring blade as well as a cutting blade. It has this great track. All right, it has the measurements over on this side. Let's get you zoomed in. It has the measurements over here on this side for when you need to just cut smaller pieces. And then it has this, and then it has the arm that just slides out. And let me show you. You can see, there we go. You can see the measurements here. You don't have to guess what that little spot is. On all the other trimmers I've ever used, you had to kind of guess what that was. Well, this is still marked. All the way up to the 16ths is still marked on there. So you can see that, as well as then up here we have the metric. So if you're one of those crafters like me who sometimes watch YouTube channels and they're from Europe, guess what? You can do their things too because you have the metric here. If this bothers you, you can put washi tape over it or something so that it doesn't bother you, and just use this. So you do have to pay attention to which one, standard, imperial, or metric, but it's awesome. And then it just folds right in line like that. All right, we no longer have the locking thing. So, but this doesn't come up as easily as it used to. You can hear it click. So it locks in here instead of having to have a locking mechanism. So it's just really super easy to use. This one is in dire need of cleaning, so we might need to do a little bit of cleaning on it. You can see it's getting kind of filthy, and it's not filth as in dirt, it's all the paper dust that gets caught up in there. So maybe we need to do a cleaning together on it here soon. Maybe I'll plan that for next week for one of the lives. So let's go ahead and open up this box and get on to my stuff instead of Mom's stuff. My stuff. Oh, so this is for Card Club. All right, so for Card Club October, it's not too late to get in on it because I can order more. We are doing the Fluffy Squirrel, and it has a punch. It has a punch with it. There it is. It has a punch with it. So it punches the cute little squirrel and the acorn. And you know, lately I've been totally getting into acorns because of the dies from the paper pumpkin. And so here we have this. Let's see. Here we have, are we live? I guess I should check and just make sure, right? Because, you know, so, yep, we're live. All right, so we're going to be using the Fluffy Squirrel bundle All right, super fun. I'm going to be teaching a technique, so be aware of that. We have some fun stuff going on here. Go nuts, it's your birthday. Can't wait to see you again. May you gather happiness. We have the fillers, the color for in each of the squirrels. And then we have a flower, a present, an acorn. We have a little stump that they can sit on or use as a table. We have this little decoration kind of thing, this little crisscross thing. All right, and then we have our fun squirrel punch. All right, so with that, we will be using the Early Espresso and Old Olive. Let's see, Early Espresso and Old Olive linen thread. We will be using the streaked dots. Can you see those? There we go. They're kind of a Cajun craze-ish. All right, and we will be using, let me get all these out of here. You'll be getting, in your packets, you'll be getting half of these and half of these and a whole pack of the paper. And the paper is, let me show you that one. Nope, not that one. There we go. The paper is this one. So I ordered for those I already knew were in it. We're going to be using the Gathering Together paper. And let me show it to you. So if you are interested in signing up, wow, hello, all of a sudden I see comments. Hello, Sharon. You bought one for your classroom? You bought a trimmer for your classroom? I'm guessing that's what you were saying. Hi, Kavina. Hi, Beth. Card Club is so fun. Yes, right. It is so fun. I love Card Club. It's one of the highlights of my month. All right. Yes, I am live. Okay, good to know. So here is the paper. And then we have the back side of the paper. All right. Then we have this wood side and the green with the gold. All right. Then we have this side. And those wonderful leaves, and I love the little mushrooms in there. And then we have this side, ooh, with that fun plaid, and this fun plaid. You know we're going to be using plaid, girls. And this side, and then this wood and this side. So we're going to be using, well, as much of this paper as I can squeeze onto the 3 cards that we do. So with Card Club, you get the ingredients for 6 cards, 2 of each of 3 designs. You're going to get a whole pack of paper, and then you're going to get half a pack of the linen thread, so half of each color, and you're going to get half a pack of the streaked dots. And we're going to use those with the Fluffy Squirrel bundle. So you would need to buy the Fluffy Squirrel bundle, and you can either join me here at the house, or you can join me on Zoom. So Sharon and Beth join me on Zoom because they live farther away from me. So now for November, we're going Christmas, right? So we're going to be using this stamp set, just a simple Merry Christmas. We're going to be doing some heat embossing if you have it. If you don't have it, then you'll just be using ink. But if you have the metallic heat embossing powders and the heat gun or the basics, whichever one you have, I think pretty much anything will probably work. If you don't have it and you're not ready to invest in it, then you can just use ink. So we're going to be using this Merry Christmas, and we're going to be using 2 different types of Christmas paper. So this is one of them, and I don't want to open this up, so I'm going to grab my 2 different papers here from the product share because I don't want to open up those papers. Those aren't mine to open up. All right, so we have this one, which is the Elegant Pine Snowflakes. So I love that. And then this is the back side. And then we have this one. This is one of my favorites. And this is the back side. I really love all of them. This paper goes with the snowflake stamps, masks, and dies, but I decided to change it up. I've been challenging myself to break out of the box of just using what's in a suite and mix it up. All right, no bows. No, there's no ribbon. Well, the linen thread bows are easy to tie. Can you? No, I can't give you a sneak peek of the cards. I haven't finished them. I was working hard on earning that trip, which I didn't, but thank you to everyone who helped me. It really warmed my heart at the outpouring of help and willingness that everyone gave to contact me, to just send prayers or to place orders or to offer whatever assistance they could, like from my team. And so a lot of people really stepped up, and it was great. I came close, but not quite, but it's okay because there were a lot of silver linings, and I'm going to do a separate live because I've had a lot of people asking me. I just had to, well, I kind of had to get over the disappointment of it, but there's lots of silver linings, and so I looked for the positive in it all, and I'm going to share that on a separate live, not here on this one. So this paper is just really beautiful. It's got snowflakes, but like this isn't snowflakey. And then this is, it looks like a frozen window or something, but this goes with a different set. And so I've been challenging myself to mix and match things up instead of always just going with suites. And I thought this was a great way to do it. So then the other paper we'll be using, and this is why the metallic embossing powder would be great, or the basic, because you could use the black embossing powder if you wanted with these, and I'll be probably doing a variation. So there's this one with the dot side, this one with the gold stars, and the tree side. I really like that side too. This one, which I haven't decided how much I like it. I keep wondering whether to color these in green and see if I would like it better. And this side, I do love the fa la 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 la. This side's a little in your face with the gold, so most likely we would not use that side either. This one, I'll let you figure out how to use. I like this one. It looks like a floor to me of a fancy restaurant. And this one, I don't know, it almost looks like snow coming down. We'll see. And then I do like this one, even though it is a lot of gold. And then I do like the simplicity of this one. So we'll be using those two papers. So you, for Card Club, you would get half a pack of that, of each. And then we're going to also be using this gold striped ribbon. All right, and I can't remember, it might be half a pack, it might be a whole roll. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's a half a roll of, well, based on how many I ordered, it's a half a roll of these, of that striped ribbon paper. And then of course you always get envelopes for each of your cards. I know there are some demonstrators who don't give out envelopes with their cards, but I choose to, and it makes a difference, I think. I like how I can package it that way with the cards. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. There, like I said, there were a lot of silver linings. I'm going to do a live about that, and thanking everyone, and just talk about what those silver linings were. So I also put the envelopes in the packets that you get for Card Club. I know some demonstrators do not. They say they got to have their people buy the extras, buy the envelope on their own. And I choose to have the envelopes in there because I like getting envelopes. So there we go. All right, so here is all the paper. Oh, what's that from? Here is all the papers. So this is the Christmas papers, and then again we'll be using this with the heat embossing. And if you haven't done heat embossing, you're gonna love it. So I'll be sneak peeking some of that when we get closer to it. And so this was October and November's Card Club box. How fun! All right, so thank you for joining me, Covina and Beth and Sharon. I appreciate you jumping on with me today to see what we're doing for Card Club. I couldn't remember what was in here. I had a feeling that one of them was my card club box. So I will be back on Monday. Let me look at the time. Trying to keep it consistent. That's been my goal, but you all know sometimes life with your parents makes things change. Nope, it looks like I got nothing going on but Paper Pumpkin Playdate at 9:30 Monday morning. Tonight I have the Ghouls Night In virtual event from 6 to 8. So if you are signed up for that, I will see you in just a couple hours. And then tomorrow is World Card Making Day. I did a post about that. You can go ahead on this one. If you want the link for the virtual, basically craft and chat tomorrow afternoon from 4:30 to 6:30 Mountain Time. That would be 6:30 to 8:30 Eastern Time, 3:30 to 5:30 Pacific Time. If you are interested in joining us for that and you want the Zoom link, put Zoom link down below and I will check it and make sure to get that sent out to you. And then, yeah, tomorrow, if you've registered for the Stampin' Up! One, which I put in my post earlier today, make sure you register for that. That is from 2 to 3 o'clock Mountain Time. So make sure you watch that. It's free. Just watch it. You don't even have to have the kit that they're using. Just watch it. They're going to show probably different kinds of techniques and things that you can do with that kit, give different kinds of ideas, and then you can choose to order the kit. After that, there is a kit sale coming up the 6th through the 8th for 3 days only. I'll be posting about that and getting a newsletter out about that as well. Up to 30% off on kits. So get ready. Get ready. We're going to have some fun with kits. So I will see you all on Monday at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time. Until then, have an awesome weekend, or I will see you tomorrow afternoon for the Craft and Chat. Let me know if you want the Zoom link either on this post or on the other one. Have a great rest of your Friday night. Have a wonderful weekend if you have other plans, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.